Deported to danger U.S. citizen children sent to Honduras. On April 25, 2025, a chilling incident shook the nation. 3 U.S. citizen children were deported to Honduras. They were sent with their mothers who were being deported. This action has ignited a firestorm of controversy. Critics are questioning the Trump administration's commitment to the rights of citizens. The children ages 4, 7, and 2 now face an uncertain future. They are in one of the most dangerous countries in the world. The children were sent to Honduras without regard for their well-being. The 4-year-old child is battling stage 4 cancer. He was deported without his medication. The children's family in Honduras was not informed of their arrival. They were left stranded and vulnerable. This case highlights the human cost of the Trump administration's immigration policies. The deportation of these children raises serious legal and ethical questions. The children are U.S. citizens. They have the right to live in the United States. The Trump administration's actions directly contradict this fundamental right. The children were not given a chance to defend their citizenship. They were not given a chance to have their case heard. This case is a stark reminder of the Trump administration's disregard for the rule of law. The administration has repeatedly targeted immigrants. They have separated families. They have detained children in inhumane conditions. The deportation of these 3 U.S. citizens is a new low. It is a betrayal of the American values of justice and compassion. The youngest victims. Stories of the deported children. The 3 deported children are not just statistics, they are young lives caught in the crosshairs of a broken immigration system. The youngest, a 2-year-old girl, is now struggling to adapt to a new language and culture. She cries for her grandmother, who remains in the United States. The 7-year-old boy, once a bright and cheerful child, is now withdrawn and fearful. He witnessed the trauma of his family's separation firsthand. The most heartbreaking case is that of the 4-year-old battling cancer. Deported without his medication, his health is deteriorating rapidly. The Honduran healthcare system is ill-equipped to provide him with the specialized care he needs. His chances of survival are dwindling with each passing day. These children are not criminals. They are not a threat to national security. They are innocent victims of a cruel and heartless policy. Their stories are a testament to the human cost of the Trump administration's immigration policies. Their plight should serve as a wake-up call to all Americans. We cannot stand idly by while innocent children are being deported to danger. We must demand better from our elected officials. We must fight for an immigration system that is just, humane, and compassionate. ICE's defense and the controversy over parental choice. In the face of mounting criticism, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, has defended its actions. ICE claims that the children were not deported but rather removed from the U.S. They argue that the mothers chose to take their children with them to Honduras. ICE maintains that they are simply upholding the law by enforcing deportation orders. However, this defense has been met with widespread skepticism. Critics argue that the mothers were not given a real choice. They were coerced into taking their children with them under duress. The threat of being separated from their children indefinitely was simply too much to bear. Furthermore, the parental choice argument ignores the fundamental rights of the children. As U.S. citizens, they have the right to remain in the United States, regardless of their parents' immigration status. By deporting these children, ICE has violated their constitutional rights. The controversy surrounding the parental choice defense highlights the complex legal and ethical issues at play. It also exposes the Trump administration's willingness to use children as pawns in their immigration enforcement agenda. Legal and ethical concerns. The fight for citizenship rights. The deportation of U.S. citizen children raises serious legal and ethical concerns. Legally, the children's right to remain in the U.S. is protected by the 14th Amendment. This amendment guarantees birthright citizenship to anyone born on U.S. soil. By deporting these children, the Trump administration has disregarded this fundamental right. Ethically, the deportation of these children is unconscionable. It is morally wrong to punish children for the actions of their parents. These children are innocent victims of circumstance. They deserve the opportunity to grow up in their own country with their families and with the protection of their constitutional rights. This case has sparked outrage and condemnation from human rights groups, legal experts, and ordinary citizens alike. Lawsuits have been filed challenging the legality of the deportations. Advocacy groups are working tirelessly to reunite the children with their families in the United States. The fight for these children's rights is far from over. Their case is a stark reminder that citizenship rights are under attack. It is a call to action for all Americans to stand up for the rights of all children, regardless of their immigration status.